So what is that? Just under 9 hours ago?
Yeah, okay.
8.5 hours ago.
And what did you feel and see?
Well, I was in my office at the time, and it was a weird feeling. It was kind of like you're stuck in like a little carriage, and someone's shaking you sideways, up and down, rolling you through waves and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. My office was some of the windows were breaking. Also, some of the concrete at the base that was breaking up as well. So
Base of the wall?
yeah, base of the wall. Yeah. So it was pretty shocking, actually. So, but then my director basically said after about 90 minutes that everyone go home. But at that point, it was pretty much there was no way to get home because all the trains had stopped, and so they had just had buses running and taxis. But that was obviously hundreds of people waiting for those.
So what did it look like when you got out? When did you go outside?
Straight away, right around 3 o'clock, and the main thing was the high, what do you call it, the wires.
Mm-hmm. The electrical wires, yeah.
That's the wires, yes. And those were just going pretty crazy. They were shaking back and forth, and that was a little scary. But yeah, like I said, the main thing was where I was pretty safe, and nothing really, no real buildings were falling down or anything like that. So nothing really major. But now, like all over the news and stuff, it's pretty. We're getting feedback and all the different things. We're still getting aftershocks as well. Like, just another one happened maybe as I was typing with Laura there. Happened about 5 minutes ago. So.
And in your neighborhood, in your part of the city, what do things look like?
Everything seems fine. I mean, when I came home, I got home around 6:30, 7 o'clock, just because traffic was ridiculous. And I mean, things were knocked over. My computer monitor was knocked over. Some broken dishes and glasses, but nothing structural was done. No damage was done to the structure, really. So.
Okay. And no real structural damage down near your office where you saw, or?
No, I mean, as a precaution, all the trains had stopped, all the subways had stopped, which is quite normal for this type of situation. And I went out to dinner because the gas was shut off as a precautionary measure.
Mm-hmm.
So no way to cook dinner, so we went out, and one of the features here with a lot of the phone companies is they automatically send notices to all train lines that are stopping, and so that was, my wife was getting those, so all the trains were stopped for, I think, until about 9 o'clock, so a good 6-7 hours after.
Yeah.
But yeah, structurally wise, I think most of the buildings in Tokyo are pretty.
Do you have friends who are more affected in other parts of the country?
Friends who are kind of up north, but as far as I know, they've told me everything's fine. The main area I think you might know is called Sendai, which is about 220 miles northeast of Tokyo, and that's where major damage has been happening quite a bit.
Right.
So, but yeah, Tokyo itself I think is relatively fine. It's just that main area, Sendai, and what is it, Fukushima, is the other place. So.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks so much.
No problem.
Yeah. And I may be in touch by email